Picture this, a ship so grand it carried not just treasure but the aspirations of an empire. The Flor de la Mar, Flower of the Sea, was no ordinary vessel. Built during Portugal's age of exploration, she symbolized the nation's ambition to dominate the world's trade routes. Yet, her fate was not one of triumph, but of tragedy, leaving behind a mystery that has endured for over 5 centuries. In 1511, the Flor de la Mar set sail from the newly conquered Sultanate of Malacca, her cargo laden with the spoils of war, gold, jewels, and priceless artifacts from one of Southeast Asia's richest cities. Historical accounts speak of a treasure so vast it could have changed the fortunes of nations, but she would never reach her destination. Off the coast of Sumatra, the ship struck a reef during a monsoon and was lost to the depths. Her vast treasure, her crew, and her story disappeared beneath the waves. Yet, even as the Flor de la Mar vanished, her legend was just beginning. Treasure hunters, historians, and dreamers have searched for her ever since, driven by whispers of unimaginable wealth and the hope of unraveling her secrets. Why has her treasure never been found? What made this ship so extraordinary, and why do some mysteries continue to captivate us, centuries after they began? This is not just the story of a ship, it's the story of human ambition and our relentless quest to conquer the unknown. The Flor de la Mar was a marvel of her time, the largest ship Portugal had ever built. Launched in 1502, she was designed to carry immense cargo across uncharted waters, a testament to the empire's growing power. But her size came with a fatal flaw. She was top-heavy and dangerously unstable in rough seas. Despite her limitations, the Flor de la Mar played a critical role in one of Portugal's greatest conquests, the capture of Malacca in 1511. Malacca was more than just a city. It was the gateway to Southeast Asia's lucrative trade routes. Its fall marked a turning point in the region, solidifying Portugal's dominance over the spice trade and its growing empire. To celebrate this victory, the Flor de la Mar was chosen to transport Malacca's spoils back to Portugal. The treasure was extraordinary. Gold bars, intricately carved jewels, and priceless artifacts of cultural and religious significance. It was said to be so vast that no single ship had ever carried such wealth before, but her final journey would prove her undoing. Laden with treasure and battered by monsoon winds, the Flor de la Mar struck a reef off Sumatra's coast and was torn apart by the sea. While some of her crew reportedly survived, the treasure was lost, sinking into the depths and the folds of history. What makes her story so enduring is not just her riches, but what they represent. The Flor de la Mar was a ship built for glory but undone by her ambition, a symbol of both human achievement and the perils of overreach. Today she remains a mystery and a challenge, a vessel lost to the waves but forever alive in our imagination. The treasure of the Flor de la Mar is spoken of in hushed tones, a fortune so immense it defies belief. Historical records suggest her cargo included vast quantities of gold, gemstones of extraordinary beauty, and priceless artifacts from Malacca, the jewel of Southeast Asia. These treasures weren't just plunder, they were symbols of Portugal's triumph and dominance over one of the richest trade hubs in the world. Some say the Flor de la Mar carried enough wealth to finance entire armies, enough gold to rival the riches of empires. Others believe her cultural artifacts held secrets that could rewrite the history of the region. But while these accounts fuel the imagination, no one can say for certain what lay in her holds. The true value of her cargo remains tantalizingly out of reach, wrapped in layers of speculation and myth. Over the centuries, rumors have surfaced of fragments of her treasure. Divers in the immediate aftermath of the wreck are said to have salvaged parts of the cargo, with coins and jewels disappearing into private hands. There are whispers of Portuguese officials secretly recovering portions of the haul, keeping it hidden to avoid disputes or piracy. Even today, there are unverified reports of relics appearing in private collections, small glimpses of a lost fortune. Yet, for all the rumors and scattered findings, the bulk of her treasure remains unfound. And perhaps that's what keeps her legend alive. The possibility that somewhere beneath the restless waves lies a treasure waiting to be uncovered. But if found, what would it mean? Would it solve the mystery or raise even more questions? Would it spark a new race for riches or a deeper understanding of the past? The Flor de la Mar's treasure has transcended its physical form. It is no longer just gold and jewels. It is a symbol of human ambition, a challenge to uncover what time has hidden, and a reminder that some mysteries are as valuable as the treasures they conceal. For over 5 centuries, the Flor de la Mar has drawn treasure hunters and dreamers into her orbit. The promise of unimaginable riches and the thrill of solving a centuries-old mystery have made her one of history's most sought-after shipwrecks. But the search has proven as elusive as the treasure itself. The waters off Sumatra, where the ship is believed to have sunk, are notorious for their dangers. Monsoon currents and shifting sands make exploration an almost impossible task, with the seabed transforming endlessly, hiding clues one moment and exposing them the next. Even with modern sonar and advanced underwater technology, no definitive trace of the Flor de la Mar has been found, and the sea isn't the only barrier. Ownership disputes have further complicated the hunt. Portugal, Indonesia, and private treasure hunters all lay claim to the wreck, creating legal challenges that would make even a discovery controversial. Would the treasure belong to the nation that built her, the waters she sank in, or those who uncovered her secrets? Despite these obstacles, the search continues. Adventurers and historians have spent lifetimes and fortunes chasing whispers of her location. Some have claimed to find fragments, a coin here, a piece of wood there, but no conclusive evidence has surfaced. Yet the absence of proof only fuels the obsession, the belief that the treasure is still out there waiting to be found. What drives this relentless pursuit? Is it greed, glory, or something more profound? Perhaps it is the hope that some mysteries can still be solved, that human ingenuity can conquer even the most stubborn of secrets. The Flor de la Mar represents that hope, a beacon for those who refuse to accept the limits of the unknown. Her story is no longer just about a ship or its treasure. It is about the lengths we go to for discovery, the sacrifices we make for ambition, and the enduring belief that the greatest treasures are those we have yet to find. The Flor de la Mar may remain hidden, but her legend continues to call to those willing to chase it. The Flor de la Mar's story has given rise to countless theories, each attempting to unravel the mystery of her treasure and its ultimate fate. Some claim she lies buried beneath shifting sands in the waters off Sumatra, her remains obscured by centuries of sediment. These treacherous waters have frustrated even the most advanced expeditions, making it nearly impossible to pinpoint her location. Others suggest a more unsettling possibility, that the treasure was never truly lost. Local divers, skilled in navigating these perilous waters, are said to have salvaged parts of her cargo in the days following the wreck. Coins and jewels, it's whispered, were sold in secret markets or hoarded in private collections. Some historians even speculate that Portuguese officials may have quietly recovered portions of the loot, ensuring that no official record would ever surface. Then there are the dreamers, those who hold on to the hope that the treasure remains untouched. They believe the ship and all her riches lie preserved beneath the waves, protected by layers of silt and coral. With modern technology, sonar imaging, remotely operated underwater vehicles, there's always the possibility of finally uncovering her resting place. Yet, for all these theories, one truth remains: no definitive evidence has ever been found. The Flor de la Mar continues to defy those who seek her, hiding in plain sight or perhaps nowhere at all. Each new expedition raises more questions than it answers. Did the treasure vanish into history's shadows? Was it hidden, reclaimed, or lost forever to the sea? Theories about the Flor de la Mar do more than tantalize. They keep her legend alive. Whether she rests in the depths or her riches are scattered across the world, the uncertainty surrounding her fate is what ensures she will never be forgotten. The Flor de la Mar has long outlived the empire that built her. She has become more than a shipwreck. She is a symbol of humanity's eternal fascination with the unknown. Her story endures not because of what she was, but because of what she represents: ambition, greed, and the fragile balance between glory and ruin. To the Portuguese, she was a marvel of maritime achievement, a vessel that carried the hopes of an empire. To treasure hunters, she is the ultimate prize, a legend worth risking everything for. To historians, she is a puzzle, one that has resisted every effort to solve it. But the Flor de la Mar's true legacy lies beyond the treasure she carried. Her story speaks to the thrill of discovery, the allure of the unattainable, and the enduring power of mystery. For centuries, she has ignited the imaginations of those who dare to dream of uncovering her secrets. Some might say the Flor de la Mar's treasure is her story itself, a tale of human ambition and the quest for answers that lie just out of reach. Whether she is ever found, her legend will remain a reminder of our unyielding desire to explore, to discover, and to hope. As long as there are seekers, as long as there are dreamers, the Flor de la Mar will never truly be lost. She will live on in our imagination, her secrets still whispering from beneath the waves.